Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to another wonderful episode of Those Damn Kids. I am your storyteller, GM, whatever you want to call me, Tyson Fraleigh, and among us is the graceful yet evilly disguised cast. First up, we have the gentleman who has come out from the deep waters below, carrying a machete and wearing some sort of strange hockey mask that cannot be determined because otherwise it would break copyright. We have Adam Honigman.
Thank you so much. I'm actually two very tall people in a short person's skin. It's very complicated. Don't think of the mechanics of it.
Next up, we have a creature that will only descend in your nightmares, but will only descend there to make the nightmares better. We have Alexander Cruz.
Think demonic candy cane? You can see this, but there are raised eyebrows involved. Really let that carry the metaphor in your visual mind.
It's always good to start with a visual joke on the audio medium. That's how you get the audience.
Listen, Adam. It's first idea, not best idea, okay?
Next up, we have the Poltergeist, who will shake things across your house, not to frighten you, but just to mildly inconvenience you. We have Gracyn Roach.
That's me. There's nothing wrong with a mild inconvenience. I think it builds character.
Our last cast member will find you out in the woods, kill you, and throw you in a pig pen to be devoured by a number of pigs, a la Robert Picton. However, as it turns out, all of those people that they've killed are simply gingerbread men and women. We have Liz Nyveen.
That was very convoluted, and you said I was last twice, which kind of hurts my feelings, honestly.
With all that being said, let's dive into our recap here so we can get into our episode right now. Last time on Those Damn Kids, the party was thrown into the future where they encountered a very familiar android by the name of Hope. After both Jenny and Baxter were put into a, you could say, healing machine of some sort that was able to perform surgery and on Jenny and fix Baxter's nose, as well as his wrist. You guys had a discussion with the androids where it was revealed that the androids were planning on blowing up the Institute, which had the All-Eye, this all-encompassing creature which was connected to the River Flesh. You guys decided to join Friend, Ruin, and the hunky Runaway, who picked up and brought Jenny along with you everywhere. However, just before you left, Baxter was informed of a very saddened fact that his brother Riley, as per this future moment, was about to be shot in a series of robberies that he attempted to commit in saving his family home from being foreclosed. However, as Baxter read the file, he found that the image was getting progressively more blurry and blurry, suggesting that there might be a chance to save his brother's life before time has run out. You guys traveled up towards the Institute, discovering a interesting-looking poster of Olivier in a potential future where perhaps he becomes a great, most renowned actor the world has ever known. While you were traveling up the hill, Kit spotted numerous, almost illusory figures, one of which she recognized, who were putting up posters of both herself, but also all of her friends. These posters seemed to be wanted or some sort of in search of posters before they up and vanished into some strange ether. You guys then traveled through the tunnel systems at the base of the small mountain overlooking the town of Freeman, up into the Institute, where you guys encountered some sort of terrifying android mimicking creature before traveling into the actual loop itself. You guys discovered a laboratory and some holding cells, where after some research, discovered that there were a few sets of old bodies that had rotted, skeletons inside those holding cells. You guys also encountered the massive black stone structure of what seems to you guys to be Project Eclipse, floating in empty space, and learned of its capability of being able to create antiparticles when having certain particles fired at it in the loop. However, you guys were very quickly cut short as Ruin got his hand caught into the river flesh, killing Friend, forcing Runaway to self-destruct as a way to keep you guys safe. However, as you guys checked out the holding cells, you saw yourselves both inside and outside the holding cells at the same time, begging each other to save yourselves before there was a massive explosion and you found you guys scattered in amongst some of the trees kind of on the outside of the actual institute, and that is where we left off. So as you guys slowly pick yourselves up, you can almost still feel the heat from the explosion itself, but as you guys have impacted, you can begin to feel the starts of some aches and pains across your muscles, probably going to get a solid bruise in there, as you guys are able to rise and find each other.
Tyson, Game Master, my dearest lord, I have a question for you, the answer of which will directly correlate to how much alcohol I'll buy you your next birthday. Are we still wearing the Kevlar and have the taser guns?
Technically speaking, yes.
Holy shit, Adam, you absolute genius! How do you remember this shit?
I focus on the important details. I forget everything else except what gives me a cool toy.
I want to, I'm going to slowly kind of get up and look across anybody. Does it look like anybody's particularly screwed or done up in a worse way than anybody else?
Make a mind comprehend check.
Oh, right, that's what I was like, what did I put my score in last time? And it's 1 in comprehend, which is, I got 1 success.
1 success. You're looking around, you don't see anything immediately around your friends that, nothing that immediately strikes you as an emergency situation.
Of note, I think you went over this last time, but is it obvious that we're back in our time?
Yes.
Okay.
It is very obvious that you are in the present.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I run over to Jenny. Hey, how you feeling?
Bad.
Do you want to help up?
No, I'm gonna stay here on the ground actually for a little bit. Think so.
Okay. I look to see what the other two are doing.
At about this point, you do all hear, well, you better get yourselves up out of the ground here.
Who dis?
You turn around as you see that there is a probably guy in his probably late teens, early 20s, brown hair, seems to be wearing some sort of almost like a jumpsuit kind of outfit. Green, you can see his face is slathered with mud, and he's holding what seems to be like a .22 hunting rifle. A number of sticks and twigs in his hair. What kind of shit do you think you're getting yourselves into?
Does he just look like a hick?
Definitely looks hick. You do not recognize this figure.
Well, what do you care?
Real simple. Any of you commies?
No?
No. Obviously.
Good. Sets the gun on, the shoulder piece kind of down. Just...
Who are you?
Are you allowed to be here, sir?
Yeah, it depends on what you mean by allowed.
Even just saying that is a red flag. That's not good.
As far as I'm aware, this here's the good United States of America. I am a U.S. citizen. I can good goddamn step wherever I please. To answer your question before, my name is former officer Alan Rickson.
What do you want?
Well, you know here, the Loop, this place around here, it's made of that, European stuff. Comes from Germany or Netherlands or some of them other commie locations. The loop is like a giant magnet.
Is the Netherlands communist?
Yeah, of course it is. All of Europe is communist.
Technically, Germany was National Socialist for a while, but it's okay.
Yeah, fucking Nazis. We put them down too.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You personally?
No, my grandpappy did. Then my papa, he went and fought the commies out in Vietnam. I'm here because I'm fighting the secret commies. Secret commies, they're the ones who own Europe.
Can you do that like somewhere else? We're kind of in the middle of something here.
Yeah, we're...
No, they're right. We are actually in the middle. Like, I respect your whole thing. I think it's really important to do things that you believe are right sometimes. I don't know if I really agree with this, Kit turns to.
Yeah. You see, another fellow American, born and raised. This one, pointing to Kit, this one believes putting a bullet in a commie's brain.
Well, no.
Actually, do you have a car?
Kinda.
Like here?
No.
Fuck.
It's about back near the road a ways.
Are we just in the middle of the woods? Are we on the street? We're in the woods.
So the road runs perpendicular to the loop. On the left-hand side is open field. On the right-hand side is some field, but then it goes more into tree line, like the beginning of a brush. That is where you guys are located.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm just curious. Like, it's on a hill, but is it like a really big, wide hill, or is it more of a pointy, thin hill?
It's closer to a wider hill. Like, Freeman is actually on a decline going to the river. So it's closer to a mountain. The best way I could put it is that, comparing like Montreal to the rest of Montreal, but with the Institute sitting at the point that looks down towards most of the town.
Would you drive some fellow Americans somewhere, or do some fellow Americans favor?
I certainly would do that.
Yeah, as you can see, we all have guns, so we're like on the same team or whatever.
Just kind of comes over. Kind of looks over your guys' equipment. As he kind of looks at one of the tasers, flips it over in his hand. This looks like it. This looks foreign.
Alan Rick's something. I don't mean any disrespect, but I find it quite disrespectful towards us that you would assume that just because something is new, it is foreign. This is the newest American handmade, handcrafted by our own people technology. I would expect you to know a little more. Look, I understand and I respect that you've been out here in the woods doing the work, but this does not excuse that. I don't know.
Please make a heart charm roll with a +2.
I'm not done, Rixman. I don't know, Rixman. It sounded to me that you maybe are not as aware of things in America as you seem to want to be. And it's making me suspicious, and I'll roll. 2 successes.
2 successes. He walks to the rest of you. You see this very ominous looking form, this rifle out, looking towards Kit as it walks one step, a second, looking down towards Kit gravely.
Kit is jutting out her lower lip.
Before he very gently places a hand on her shoulder and just tears, just openly weeping. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. As he just hands you the rifle.
I take it.
You done proved it. I'm a secret commie. I didn't know. They must have put them secret code words in my brain. If I don't know what's a good goddamn American weapon, how can I bear to look at myself in the mirror? I need you to put me out of my misery.
Get down on your knees.
Just
What?
steps down. Just
What? Whoa, Kit.
Olivier, commit to the role and just trust.
If you got any sense of decency, make me suffer.
No, right there, that's where I disagree. Alan, you're a good American man.
No way.
And I know it doesn't feel like it right now.
No way.
I know, but you've got to remember that we're not them. And just because you don't think the way... This is fun. I don't want to say this. And just because we don't think the same right now doesn't mean you won't think the same. We're not going to put anybody down here today. You know what we are going to do? We're going to take your gun. We're going to take any weapons you have on you. Do you have glasses? Is he wearing glasses?
Nope.
Oh. Never mind.
I take his twig hat.
We're going to take your twig hat. And we're going to need those car keys because we can't have you spreading this kind of rhetoric to other young souls.
You're absolutely right. As he just grabs the front of your shirt and kind of pulls you down a little bit. Just, thank you for your mercy. I'll do better.
You're welcome.
He pulls out a set of keys and says, here's my moped. Take it.
A moped?
Yeah, you won't be needing that.
I'ma learn the ways of a true American. I was a secret commie, but I'm a secret commie no more.
Very quietly, Olivia goes, mopeds aren't made in America.
Kit looks down at this new associate and says, I'm proud of you today, son. And slings the gun over her back.
Is Kit practiced when she slings the gun over her back? What's the vibe?
I guess not. I guess it would be kind of an awkward, like she's trying to make it look like I'm used to this. But, right? It was a shotgun?
No, it's a rifle. It's a whole hunting rifle.
Oh, never mind. I don't do that. Never mind. I was picturing a... So I hold it in my hand. It's a little heavy, and my arm is kind of leaning down a bit, but I'm trying to play it off.
At which point, Gracyn just looks up. I'm gonna become the man of the earth. It's time for me to build a bungalow, a life out here. I can live off the land. I'll learn.
I'm pretty sure this is private property.
You can see he goes to say something, but then stops like, No, that's right. Everything I think I know, I must do the opposite. Private property is okay.
I kind of look at him like, yeah, stake your claim out here, former Officer Rickson. This is your manifest destiny. It at work. Yeah.
I love manifest... Nope, I can't do that. No, I lack manifest destiny. I must do the opposite.
What? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Kit, you really did a number on this guy. Holy shit.
I am gonna get to know this forest like the back of my hand. I'ma count every stick
Oh my god.
and every acorn.
That's horrific.
Kind of looks down to the ground, picks up a twig. 1. Picks up another. 2.
Kit looks over at the gang and is
3.
like, yeah. Indicates her head
4.
to like leave towards where he said the moped would be.
Kit, could I have that rifle, gun, whatever,
Why?
so I can fucking walk?
You're gonna use the gun as... I think there's, like, we can find a stick.
Do you see any sticks?
Oh, I didn't even check if it was loaded. I'm gonna check if the gun's loaded.
You gonna fire the gun?
You know how to check that it's loaded?
It is loaded. Actually, you know what? Kit, make a tech tinker check.
Okay.
Point the barrel up to your eye and pull the trigger. That's how you check.
I have no successes.
I would like someone to roll a luck check for me. Just a d6.
I haven't contributed in a bit. I'll do it. Just a straight up D6 is all you want there, bud?
Just a straight d6.
3.
3. As Kit, you go back, chink, You check the slide as you look inside, and you can see, yeah, it is loaded. As you slide it back, you just hear a as the gun jumps in your hand, as it shoots backwards, as the bullet seems to just fly somewhere out over the trees before it clatters to the ground. Every single one of you, your ears are ringing.
Yeah.
Very scary,
Feels
very
good.
bad.
Baxter, we need to get Jenny a crutch or something. Can you help?
Okay. Are there any giant sticks around?
I would also take like a hospital or some hard drugs.
For Baxter, please make a mind investigate check.
I'll help Baxter find a stick.
I will also look for a stick.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
You are able to fashion a very large stick to be some sort of crutch. It'll probably won't last forever, but hey, if you got to put 2 things together, duct tape.
We have duct tape.
Mm-hmm. You find some duct tape on Rickson. Why not?
Cool.
I just kind of snatched it away from him.
He is too busy counting sticks.
Okay, so like that was horrible. Maybe did you guys see that, like those like ghost us's?
Yeah.
I saw that, and I just decided I didn't see it.
Oh my god.
I thought
So-
that was just me. What do you guys think that was?
I don't know. I mean, was it like the loop?
Well, we didn't turn it on or anything.
Okay, guys, as we're walking and I'm holding the gun, when we were looking around, and if you remember, Baxter and I went into the lab room, I found some paperwork that identified subjects A, B, C, D, and E, and it seemed to describe, well, us and our ages and our genders, as well as a 56-year-old male. And they were talking about, well, these lab reports were talking about doing different experiences on them, and I don't know, it really freaked me out because that's what happened before we saw us in those holding cells.
What?
Yeah, and also 56-year-old male, Wendell is 56. We celebrated his birthday 3 months ago. It was actually pretty fun.
Do you have these? The files?
I think I took them.
You took the documents, yeah.
Yeah, and I showed them the documents.
It would be really sick. Okay, I immediately grab mine. Or what I assume is mine.
Yeah, same.
I mean, it doesn't say it's us.
The documents do describe age, hair color, eye color, height, weight. It does not give names, but as you look through the documents, it would be pretty hard not to say that these, at the very least, fit your descriptions.
Tyson, my A, B, C, D, or E.
Kit's A, Olivier's B, Jenny is C, Baxter is D.
It's just like our grades.
Hey! I take offense to how right you are.
Yeah, I get funnier when I'm grievously injured.
Oh, we should do it more often then. You'd be much lighter.
Also, where are we even walking to?
I thought we were gonna go to the moped and then get you to see a doctor.
Hi, it's me, Baxter, the only one with brains around here, apparently. Hey, remember when I asked the robots what would happen if we showed her cybernetic robot leg to a human doctor that didn't have any context about it?
Shit.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were knocked out, Jenny. Maybe we can't bring you to a hospital.
Excuse me?
But maybe we can bring you to Hope.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Oh, is he a robot doctor too? And a teacher? How many doctorates?
He's got like programs and stuff.
They had to put me in the machine. Hope isn't a medical bot.
No, but he's got robot brain, so he's kind of everything. He didn't have to go to school.
It just seems like a safer bet. Like, think of it like a triage.
What is that?
Like, you go see somebody who says, hey, here's a little bit more information, but not a whole lot more information, and maybe these are your options from here.
We're not triage, there's 4 of us.
Good, that's funny. Shit.
That, or like the next thing I'm thinking is like my mom, but she's a nurse, and it would also be a really weird thing to
Well,
explain.
your mom's gonna have to find out at some
Also, my
point that
mom
your
still doesn't
dad
know
is.
about my
Yep.
dad, and
Something needs to happen. Something needs to happen here because This hurts a lot, actually.
What are you most comfortable with?
The I mean, anything. I'll take anything. I will honestly take anything.
If presumably...
Like, I ran on this. I should
No,
not have done that.
You really shouldn't have.
It's getting
Yeah.
worse. Just saying.
Okay, if we trust that the technology in the future works like the robot said it did, you should be fine as long as you lay off that leg. I don't know how realistic that can be, but the people at the hospital are probably going to tell you the same thing, with the addition of, oh my god, there's weird cyber stuff in your leg. What the heck is this?
We could always break it more and take the cyber stuff out.
Baxter!
No, we're not doing that.
I'm just offering solutions.
That's not a solution. That's fucking...
You were hurting... Would you break Jenny's leg again?
No.
Oh,
But-
well, Olivia, you're one to talk.
I wouldn't do that to you. I tried saving it.
Poorly.
Didn't do a good job.
I'd like to see the two of you try to help somebody.
Fuck you.
Kit subtly kind of puts her hand on and pats Olivier's back, like just in a way of like, it's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. Just we're gonna take the L right now for Jenny.
I can't just, like, drop out of, like, cheer. I mean, we need to fix this. Like, how long does a leg even take to heal? Like, 2 weeks?
What did the robots say?
Anywhere from 4 to 6 months.
Okay, well, you can either have a broken leg for 4 months, or you can have a broken leg for 4 years if you keep jumping on it.
Oh my god, 4 months?
4 to 6 to be specific is what they said.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. Let's go see Hope. Maybe he'll have some sci-fi magic for legs.
Tyson, what is this the same day, or have we moved forward into the following day?
You guys were in first period, so it was around 9:30. So it's about 1 o'clock.
Well, should I, like, stop walking? What am I... We're in the middle of the woods.
Baxter, do you want to piggyback Jenny or something?
Because I'm so strong and powerful, I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, buddy.
Yes,
sure.
I will.
Go for it.
I'm so strong, aren't I?
Okay.
Hop on up.
Are you strong?
According to my stats, I am.
Okay, let's try it.
At which point, Baxter, you were able to pick up Jenny. Jenny, it is immediately painful, as with a piggyback, he has to grab you underneath the back of your thighs and immediately lifts up where it was broken before.
Oh my god, stop.
Wait, why don't we do the like first aid, pickup, like under, yeah,
Like a
whatever this
potato
one
sack?
is.
Like a fireman's carry?
At which point you switch over to like a potato sack fireman's carry, and it's better. It's better. Having the air consistently knocked out of your lungs is better than someone grabbing your broken leg.
And walking on it? It's better than walking on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Kit's mom can get you some crutches on the sly, you know?
What are we gonna tell my mom, you guys? Can we tell I don't know. I'm kind of freaking out if we should tell my mom the whole thing. I think mom's gonna be kind of open to it. She searched for my dad for a super long time and seemed to think there was something up with the loop, but...
Right, but maybe we shouldn't tell her the weird stuff at all. We're already truant. We were drinking in the woods. A tree fell on my leg and it hurts, and now she should check it out. And maybe get me crutches.
Cool. Great.
Wait, you don't want to tell your mom about your dad? Because it seems pretty natural to me that if that happens, and that's a harder thing to keep secret than us going into the future and then Jenny getting her leg broken by a robot.
Was it even the future, though? Like, was it our future?
Yeah, no, it absolutely was. Yeah, you got the TLDR from Hope, right? From Future Hope.
Right, but we've just been skating through dimensions like a piece of lard on a griddle or something. Who says that was our future? Maybe we don't even have to worry about all that. We just go back to our lives.
It is a possible future.
I may have an answer to that.
Oh?
And I pull out the file and say, so, Professor Seymour Butts, Hope, whatever, he showed me something. He gave me this file about Riley. And it kind of hold back tears a little bit. It showed me he was gonna die tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Where?
But then in some crummy down dump convenience store. But look. And I hold it up. But then when I read it, it said he didn't die anymore. So it was the future, but then because I knew the future, then I changed the future. So the future's future became the past present.
But that means you still have to change the future?
Tyson, what does the document look like to us?
You see a piece of paper, and it is entirely blurry. You can't get an exact look on it. It looks like if the page just got pixelated.
Oh, that's freaky. I see what you're saying.
So I guess it, I can't believe it still freaks me out. So I guess it is our future, which sucks, but it cannot be our future, which is less sucks.
We literally have a Terminator moment, guys. We literally have a Terminator opportunity.
So we need to save Riley.
It would be really nice if we could save Riley. I'd really appreciate.
Oh my god, of course we're gonna save
Thank you. But
idiot.
but
Gonna
also,
smack him.
so that death world is our future. But now that we know it, it's not our future, or could maybe not be our future. We can make it so it's not.
We can make it so that it's not. We can make it so that it's not. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How do we do that?
I don't know.
But we're gonna figure it out. And Baxter, I'm really sorry that you felt like you couldn't say that until just now. You know we're here for you, and we're gonna do everything we can to help Riley.
Ditto for me, yeah.
Because you're really, really strong. And we need you because you're so strong and you have a really big brain.
Thank
Kid
you. I haven't really had people I could rely on. So thank you.
Yeah,
If it works.
friends could rely on each other.
If he dies, I'll be really mad at all of you.
Wow, nobody objected to me calling you friends. Awesome. Okay, sweet. Very good.
How far are we does it seem from the street now?
You guys have just arrived. As you see a two-wheel, what seems to be a large black backed moped. You see that the helmet attached to it is absolutely like a full cover, like flame decal, like badass motorcycle helmet, while this thing has very clearly was like an olive yellow color that was spray painted black in places.
I could totally picture this helmet's got like red, white, and blue, like an eagle on one side, flames all across it.
Wow, this is a horrible paint job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got like an eagle beak on the front of it, you know?
Lots of stickers.
In place of like the front metallic like sign for moped, there has been changed to just an eagle soaring forward. On the side, it is a very ramshackle Daisy Lee spray painted onto the side, and attached to it is a sidecar, also spray painted black. Inside, you take a look around. It is filled with fireworks, firecrackers. You can see what looks to be some sort of sack lunch, as well as what looks to be just empty shell casings.
I lean in.
Yeah, you want the lunch? Yeah, here.
I don't know if I would trust McPherson or anyone he knows his food after.
Baxter, you almost ate
I did.
a sandwich
That's why
out of
I know.
a trunk.
I lean into Olivier and I point to the moped and I say, "The flames make it go faster." And I lean back out definitively.
Okay. Does it seem like this thing can get all of us? Yeah.
It's going to be a tight fit, but yes. Two people are going to have to try to sit in the one-person sidecar, and two people can clearly sit on the moped.
Well, tell you what, I'm a little taller, so I can do the pedals if somebody else wants to steer for me.
This moped doesn't have pedals.
Oh, right. It doesn't
It's-
have, what am I
it's
talking
just a
about?
throttle.
My apologies. I was picturing vehicles wrong.
You want to drive, Olivier?
Sure, I'll drive.
Okay, well, I mean, no offense, you guys, but I'm not cramming my leg into that sidecar, so it looks like Kit and Baxter are sharing the cup.
Yes, I thought the sidecar probably be the better option for you. You could put your leg up or something.
Not if I have to crush in there with another person.
But that's fine, Jenny. No. Kit jumps into the sidecar because it's the right thing to do.
Make some room in there. I'm coming in. Like, awkwardly.
Kit does everything she can. Like, Kit has never been this small before in her life. She is so
Baxter is
condensed.
amazed by the amount of space he has in here.
I'm like actively trying to avoid any direct contact with Jenny.
I wrap my arms around your waist and hold on to my own elbows and rest my chin on your shoulder.
Well, Jenny, you're injured. You should probably take the helmet.
Also, I'm already injured, so if I fall off, it's not like I'm gonna get any worse.
I mean, no, you could get worse. You were literally in a car crash like yesterday.
Yeah, and I walked away.
I can't reason that this one. Somebody else take the fucking helmet.
God, okay, whatever. I'll just do it again later. I'll put the helmet on, reluctantly.
Which point, as you guys, after a few good, turns of the ignition, you're able to get this thing puffing more than anything. As Olivier, please make a body move check.
Hey, that's a success.
Okay. Where are you heading to?
Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to Kit's. So that Kit's mom can give us a triage.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. While doing so, I would like Baxter and or Kit. I'm not sure if Baxter has points in comprehend.
I got a single point.
Single point? Okay. Then I will allow you both to please make mind comprehend checks.
Two successes for that mind comprehend.
I got a single success.
All right, so Baxter, as you're riding it, you're just enjoying the comfort. You're enjoying the wind in your hair. This thing ain't a motorcycle, but you know what? This is pretty cool. For Kit, as you guys are driving around downtown, you're also, as with everyone as of the moment, aside from Jenny, just kind of enjoying the freedom of this moped, kind of riding out. Jenny just trying to hide herself from the social shame. As you are in the sidecar, Kit, as you're looking around, something both alien but familiar. As you're driving around downtown, you do clock every so often you're seeing posters. Different color, but posters nevertheless.
Interesting. Are we going too fast for me to get a look at what these weird posters are?
You are seeing words. You are not seeing pictures. That's about as much as you can make out.
I call up to Olivier. Hey!
Yeah?
Hey! And I motion, to see. Pull over for a second. I need to take a look at something.
I pull over.
I kind of squeeze myself out of the sidecar, and I go, I don't know, I just want to look at these. These look weird, and posters have been weird for us in the past, so I run over to the nearest one.
Do we see the posters now that we've stopped, like me and Jenny?
Yep. All of you spot the posters.
Are they the same as the ones that we saw in the future?
They are not. Kit, you run over and are able to rip down one of the posters. As it reads, Hex Jam presents a skate jam to remember. Participants offering a $10,000 prize to whoever can shred the greatest rail flip trick and grab some tail across this endless adventure. Check us out at Freeman Memorial Park. You can see also written down in kind of like this black marker, but it's clearly that it got printed. Check us out at the Carve.
Whoa, $10,000? That's a lot of money.
That's so much money. You could buy a house with that.
That's crazy. You could buy multiple houses.
Buy a house and a boat. You could buy a boathouse.
We should get Riley to enter, and then he'll have something to do that isn't getting shot.
Can Riley skateboard?
Riley can ride any vehicle and play any instrument and use any weapon. He's the coolest.
Is a skateboard really a vehicle?
Why would it not be?
I don't know. I feel like I've always thought
got
I think
wheels,
vehicle.
it
I think
moves,
like
it
a bus. You know?
Is a bike a vehicle? Is this Olivier or Alex thinking right now?
Both.
Kit has folded up the poster and jumped back into the sidecar.
Nonplussed. I get back in the on the moped.
The vehicle?
Hey.
You guys drive off. With Kit's directions, you guys are able to make it back to the Kerrington household. As you arrive, you do see a powder blue, some sort of sedan parked in the gravel driveway that you have yet to see previous. As you guys hop off the moped, and you are here. You walk through the door. As you can hear the faint sound of bubbling coming from your left towards the kitchen. As you see your mother's head pop out.
Hi, I'm Olivier. Nice to meet you.
I still have the helmet on. Hi, I'm Jenny.
I'm Baxter. I just rode with your daughter in a really tight space.
Not good, bud. Yeah, we're still carrying. We're still firemen carrying her. Potato sack carrying.
At which point, Kit, you catch up your mother about everything that's going on with Jenny's leg, at least the stuff that she needs to know as of the moment. Okay, Jenny, Kit, bring Jenny to the couch. Give me a second. And she heads over to one of the kitchen cabinets and begins to open up basically the section that is dedicated to like keeping certain pills, like whether it be vitamins or the equivalent of Advil, before coming over to you guys in the living room. All right, so Jenny, right? So she looks down to your leg. What happened? As you look down to your leg, and you can see the gauze and all the materials used to patch up your leg are still attached to your body.
I was in a tree, and I fell out of it, and then this weird, like, woods guy showed up, and actually he, like, he was like a hunter or something, I don't know.
Yeah, he was like, he was an ex officer of either of the law or the Marines. He said ex officer is all he said.
But he, like, put this stuff on it, but it still fucking hurts, so, excuse my language,
That's okay, honey. So it hurts?
Yeah, it does, actually.
How long ago was this?
An hour-ish. It took us a while to get out of the woods.
Don't X-ray it or use any metal detectors.
Alrighty. This kind of looks down. It's like, this is really well done. Okay. Kit, can you grab me the scissors?
I go get the scissors. And I'm gonna kind of want to eye what was bubbling. If there was a bubbling noise, like, can I just quickly, when I'm getting the scissors, identify what that was?
You can see that your mother was making some oatmeal on the stove, at which point you're able to turn the stove top off so it doesn't burn as you come back with the scissors, as she cuts the gauze up. Wow, this was really well done, and pulls it. As you can see, your simply put, when the break happened, the bone pushed through the top of your thigh, and as you look down to where the tear in your skin was, you just see a very thin line that looks inflamed, like it looks red, but you see nothing else. As Kit's mom just kind of looks, okay, and just picks upwards and lifts your leg, and it hurts a little bit, but very delicately. As for the rest of you, you can see on the backside of Jenny's leg is this long eye-shaped scar. Very thin, very precise, but it goes about halfway up her thigh and looks slightly reddish, slightly burned.
When you say eye-shaped, do you mean like with like a flat top and a flat bottom?
Yes, exactly. As Kit's mom just, did Wait. Okay. Hang on a second. Have you had surgery done?
I mean, sure, at some point.
So wait. So this leg has had surgery done to it. And has it broken in the past?
Yeah, I've definitely broken it before.
Make a heart charm roll.
I'm such a liar. I'm just gonna use my pride, because that was bad. I'm totally awesome at social stuff, so she believes me, because I'm really good at convincing people.
All right. Okay, so in which case we should... Okay, I'm confused. So you fell out of the tree, and the officer just put gauze on you?
Yeah. He was really weird, honestly. I think he kind of just wanted to touch my leg.
All right. Oh, okay. Next time, call an ambulance. Regardless, what we're going to do right now is we're going to set you up in the back of my car. We'll get you to emerge, and we'll be able to figure all of this out. The biggest concern right now is that if the bone rebroke. That is the main aim, to make sure that nothing bad is going on.
Can't you just, feel it here?
I can't feel if there's a hairline fracture in your leg. I need an x-ray. We would need to x-ray. We'd need to see if the potential new break is just a hairline, if it rebroke again.
Would you mind going and getting Jenny some water and a teddy bear from my room?
Yeah, I really just want something to hug, you know?
This sounds like a big thing that we're going to do, so I just wanted to feel comfortable. She doesn't like people hugs, only teddy bear hugs.
Actually, I like both.
She just looks at you, Kit, just narrows her eyes a little bit. Okay, honey. Oh, and make sure Rudy isn't running around. I don't want to accidentally step on him while we're getting our stuff and heading out the door, okay?
Like, that'll be a problem.
I finally tap Baxter on the shoulder.
No problem, Mom. And Kit kind of fluffs the back of her hair as if Rudy's back there.
Okay.
No problem.
She steps up and heads towards the kitchen.
Okay, so we're running away, right?
Well, I'm trying to think of what we should do. Should we just try to tell my mom? What do you think? I think she's cool. I think she can handle it.
I thought we should go to Hope.
I think she can handle it. What do you guys think? But I didn't just want to, go out there and do,
She's gonna think we're crazy.
Okay, but if she does think we're crazy, then we're kids and we're pulling her leg. Ha ha ha.
Well,
right?
we need her to pull that leg. But, anyway,
Listen, we have evidence.
Oh, right. Well, if we show your dad to her, then she'll know we're telling the truth, because dads don't just come out
He's
of
still
nowhere.
at Mr. McPherson's.
They come out of rats, I guess.
Sometimes they do.
Presumably.
Jenny, can you try to convince her that you need to go to Mr. McPherson's to get something when we're going to the hospital?
At which point, you see your mom come out of the kitchen. It's like, don't mind me. I'm just off to grab a teddy bear, as she's just holding a glass of water and kind of sets it on the table next to you guys.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Kerrington.
Which point you hear a door close.
Tyson, from our recollection of what Hope said about the procedure that Jenny went through, does it seem likely that an x-ray would show any weird sci-fi bullshit in her leg?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, fine. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Maybe
yes.
it's like, I thought it was like nanobots or something, you know?
No question,
What if-
yes.
Okay,
I think I should tell her that I know that she was trying to look for Dad, and maybe we can help her with that, but she has to trust us, and we'll just bring her to where Dad is. Because then, if she can swallow that, then, okay, some weird stuff is going on with Jenny's leg, and we just want to make sure she's okay.
You guys imagine we have an adult on our side?
well, we already have an adult.
It's Mr. McPherson.
He's an old adult man.
If we tell her, she's gonna tell everyone else.
Oh, you're right. They gossip over wine. Oh, shit.
Can we swear your mom to secrecy? Shh.
And, if they don't believe us, and we get, stuck in, crazy person jail or whatever, then, who's gonna save Riley?
I've known my mom a long time. God. What do I think? Do I have any indication of how she might take this?
Please make a mind empathy check.
I don't have any successes. I'll use a luck point. I don't want to make a wrong decision here based on being silly. That failed too. Okay, well.
It is hard to say. This is the wackiest situation you could ever find yourself in. You have no idea how she's going to respond.
I don't know how she's going to respond to this, you guys. So I also want to save Riley. But if Mom doesn't take it well, honestly, let's just run and get on the moped.
Just bail? She can already be in the moped.
Sorry, what do you guys think? I'm doing a lot of talking right now.
Kit, what if you make your mom pinky promise? Because then she can't tell anyone.
I'm gonna take off the helmet. Yeah, and then she'll hold the teddy bear and everything will be hunky fucking dory.
But what if we bring her to my dad first and she hears it from my dad? That's an adult to an adult conversation.
We should have just gone to your dad.
Why didn't we just go to the dad? He probably has rat powers.
Rat powers? Rat powers?
Oh, they're like, that's the strangest thing.
At which point the door opens as your mother walks down the stairs with a teddy bear, one from your various collections around your room, or regardless, she grabs one from your room, comes down, hands it over to Jenny. Here you are.
Oh, Kit, this is so cute.
Yeah, that's Nibbles.
All right, everyone, let's get your stuff together. We'll make this as quick and painless as possible. Sorry, what was your name? Pointing to Baxter.
Mom, I'm really sorry. I love you. And we can't go to the hospital today.
Okay. Why not?
Jenny has a really, really bad fear of doctors. Nurses, she's fine with, clearly. Doctors, hates him.
Yeah, we actually have a personal physician come to see me.
That's how rich she is. Yeah.
Jennifer, I understand your fear of doctors. I myself was very afraid of such things. Needles, all of that sort of stuff, as it were. This is very serious.
She might pitch a fit, Mrs. Kerrington. She might pitch a fit.
I would prefer her to pitch a fit than get sepsis.
Okay. Well, what if we told you that we have a rat doctor at a junkyard that's willing to help her?
She kind of rubs her face. Kit, honey, if your friend's leg is broken and we do not get her to a doctor who can fix the situation, it is going to get very bad. Do you understand?
Her leg's not broken.
She fell out of a tree. She's complaining of leg pain. She should still get it checked.
And that's what we're going to do with her private physician. Mom, I'm making friends. And Kit totally pulls like lip is pouted out.
Make a heart charm check with a +1.
1 success.
Okay, so who's your private physician?
Dr. Lopez.
Not familiar with...
He's not from here. We fly him in a special.
Okay, well...
From Connecticut.
Sure.
I'm mouthing rat doctor.
Baxter!
Haha, you're so funny.
Okay, question, Jenny, and please be honest with me. Is this a physician that you have, that your family has met with?
Of course.
And they have like a practice?
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut.
Yeah, and that's why he only works at a junkyard, because it reminds him of Connecticut.
Okay, well, in which case, everyone get into the car. You just give me the directions and I will drive us.
I feel like I left the gun and tasers and stuff in the moped. And I'm going to grab, I've had a bag, but if I don't have a bag, I'm going to grab a knapsack. But I have a knapsack, and I'm going to try to subtly grab a bunch of that shit and just stuff it, like fireworks included, and stuff it in the backpack.
We look so suspicious.
I assume my taper's in my pocket, but I've not once removed the Kevlar. I just want to make that very clear.
Which point, as you guys head out, you can see Kit's mom just. So what exactly were you doing?
Truancy.
Oh Lord! All right, everyone in the car.
I'm gonna. That's my moped. I'm gonna go. I'll meet you guys there.
How about you lead the way?
Yeah, let's all watch your driving.
I don't know where Kit where I don't know where Jenny's doctor is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got confused. In which case, follow behind me.
No, it's okay. It's all right, Mrs. Kerrington. Yeah, no worries.
He's 13. Why are you letting him lead you?
It's just, oh Lord, today is going to be a long day, Margaret. Today is going to be a long day, Maggie. I know.
This poor woman.
I know. Okay.
This poor healthcare worker.
Gets in the driver's seat.
I'm gonna fuss with my hair, which is weird and unattractively flat from being in the helmet.
Who's giving directions?
I am. I guess I'll sit in the front.
Okay. Where are you giving directions to?
I didn't want this responsibility. Mr. McPherson doesn't actually live in the junkyard, does he?
He lives at the junkyard.
He does?
Of course he does.
Okay. All right.
You think he has a lease?
I guess we're going to the... Is there a reputable building near the junkyard?
No. However, it is known it's a junkyard that people specifically go to buy old parts. So it is known as just McPherson scrap.
And it's well known that he lives there and is the sole resident and proprietor. Fuck. Oh, this is off the rails. Yeah, Kit, this is gonna happen.
Actually, let's go to my house, and then we'll call him.
All right.
Tyson, I have a lore question. Has Mr. McPherson relinquished his American citizenship and designated McPherson scrap as a sovereign state?
Well, you see, he does. He is a sovereign citizen. Not much is absolutely true. To say the legality, that's a good question. He has sent a letter to Ronald Reagan asking for his permission, but he never got a response.
Personally.
He hasn't paid taxes in 35 years. The IRS has thousands on him. Right?
Yeah, because it's really unlikely anyone's going to be at home. It's the middle of the day.
That's a good call.
So I will direct her to my house.
Alrighty. Well, let's go then.
Thanks for the lift, by the way.
Of course, honey, of course. So, as you guys are driving along, you can see Kit's mom just make some polite chit-chat. Kind of trying to figure out everything that's going on with you guys. As Olivier, you're able to follow behind. Kind of feel a little bit like a badass.
I'm feeling real cool. I've taken to the red, white, and blue scorching eagle helmet very quickly.
Does he look cool, Tyson?
No, it looks like a twerp on a moped.
To Jenny, no. To you, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even a
So
twink
rad.
on a moped is cool to bet. And
I
I
said
said twink.
twerp.
I know what I said.
Alright, good to know. Now I know why you didn't want me to touch you.
At which point you guys arrive at Jenny's house as you, with the help of your group, Jenny, you're able to get up to the front door. You open the door. As you head inside, you do hear, "Hello."
Dad! You're here.
Hey. See your dad kind of comes around the corner. Well, hey.
I'm gonna angle my body so my open pant leg is blocked by my other leg. And hug him.
Oh, and you got the whole gang in. Hi. And see Mrs. Kerrington just, hi. Sorry to bother you. I've come to deliver.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the ride.
Of course.
I'm gonna
Are
hug
you?
my father in an attempt to distract
Are
him.
you Dr. Lopez?
No, this is my dad.
I'm very sorry. Yeah. I'm.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
We'll make that call right away, though. Thank you so much for your help, Mrs. Kerrington.
What? You need a doctor, honey?
Oh, no, don't worry, Dad. I'll tell you about it.
I was informed that you have a private doctor by the name Dr. Lopez.
Fuck.
Would you be able to get into contact with him?
Oh, Miss, I'm sorry. This is kind of embarrassing. My dad actually spends a lot of his time traveling. But don't worry, I have the number.
What? Wait. Hang on a second. What's wrong?
Oh, I'm gonna, like, lean up and try and whisper in his ear. And what I say is, listen, so that's Kit's mom. She's a nurse. And honestly, they're pretty poor. So I said that I would call, like this doctor guy, that I heard of, and try and make an introduction.
An introduction? Huh?
Yeah, well, it's a complicated story. There's like this research project that we've been doing.
Make a heart charm check subtracting 1.
When did we go so off the rails?
I don't know.
What happened to this episode?
I just needed to stop it. Oh my god, I got a success.
I mean, that's 1. Who knows what you're gonna need for this?
Well, I already got a penalty.
Oh my god, it's true.
What happened to your leg? Jenny Bird, are you hurt?
Well, I tripped and... Well, I got a little bit hurt, but honestly, it was mostly just an excuse to give her some money. Just tell her we'll call Dr. Lopez, and then we can talk about it when she's not here.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. What's your name? My name is Maggie. It's, nice to meet you. You're, nice to meet you. I'm, James. Thank you. Do you mind if I talk to you for a moment? Sure. Just kind of leads them outside the door out into the, front yard.
They went into the front yard?
Yes.
Fuck. My idea had been that this is when we run, because I don't think we can recover from this. But they kind of blocked. They kind of stopped that option for us.
I mean, there's a back door, but, like, they know who you are.
Hey, Olivier, what if you say that you're leaving and then we run? Are there woods around? Can we run and just meet you?
There's other, backyards.
Jenny has a broken leg.
But she's got a broken robot leg so she can jump 10 feet and dash at the speed of sound.
I mean, let's be honest, I'm not getting out of this one, so...
Be real, kids. This is a mulligan.
Will your dad buy what you said and maybe convince Mrs. Kerrington to leave?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, excuse me? Look, all I'm saying is, I get your financial position.
Oh,
but you
no.
can't expect the world to give you handouts. That's all I'm saying.
No!
Oh.
Here, Kit, you might need this. I hand her the teddy bear.
Is that
we fucked up, game?
Is that what Jenny informed you of? Yes, I was. Look, I get it. There is shame in it. Let's be honest with ourselves. But look.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't be asking kids for money. That's all I'm trying to say.
Fuck.
Well, please, you know what? I think that's a very good point. That's a very good point, James. I'm so thankful that you were to point that out for me. Please make sure that Jenny gets the assistance she needs for her broken leg, as well as feel free to ask her about, where she was this afternoon. Might be an interesting conversation to have. Thank you. As she just turns and walks to the car. Turns the ignition. She backs out of the driveway, rolls down the window. Kit, it's time to go.
I look back at the gang. I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't go. Should I go?
No. Go for it. We can sort this out somehow.
Kit!
I'll come get you later with the moped.
Okay. Should I go to Mr. McPherson's?
If you can. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye. I go to the car.
Okay. You hop into the car.
Man, what was that guy's problem?
Your mother says nothing. You can just feel the car get like 4 or 5 degrees warmer just stepping into it as she drives off forward. What an absolute fuckwad piece of shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
You know the school called today and yesterday. Any explanation? Apparently your friend said truancy. That was what you were up to today.
Honestly, Mom, I don't think you'd believe me if I told you, and that's why I'm not telling you.
Try me.
I genuinely don't think you're gonna believe me. Maybe I should just show you. I can show you what we were doing, for some of those times.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And just remember that I love you, and, yeah, I love you, and just try not to freak out too much. I know you're really tired. We can get you coffee later. And then I direct Mom to... I'm gonna do it. I direct my mother to Mr. McPherson's. I don't tell her we're going to the junkyard, but I say, we go.
Alrighty. Your mother very angrily drives, but does not explode on you, just angrily looks forward. As for the three of you, you see James walk up. Sweetheart, is your leg broken?
No.
He just immediately cocks an eyebrow.
It's not.
Sweetheart.
It was like bruised. Broken is very dramatic.
Then why is your entire pant leg gone?
Oh, it's the new style. You don't like it? They're all doing this in Milan.
Listen, Mr. Williams, I think it's time we come clean. We were out in the forest, and you can see Jenny fell from a tree, and it ripped off part of her pant leg and scraped her up. Which is kind of what it looks like, right? If I remember correctly, there's a scar. We didn't want to make a scene about it, and we went to Kit's parent mom first because she was a nurse, and it got really, really complicated. I'm really sorry that you had to that whole thing happened and that it came to this.
Make a heart charm check.
Let's go. Oh, baby. You know this twink is charming. 1 success.
All right, can you walk, sweetie?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I think the two of you should head home. I do need to have a chat with my little girl here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Great seeing you again, Mr. Williams. Baxter, do you want to...
So long, sir.
See you, Baxter. You as well, Oliver.
Hey, trickle down, am I right? See ya.
Yeah, bye. Bye, guys.
Closes the door. Sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something wrong?
No.
Then why are you skipping school?
'Cause it's boring.
Do you know who drops out of school?
Losers.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna drop out, Dad.
Well, it's worse to be kicked out.
It's just a couple days. It's the beginning of the year. You know I'd never put my academics at risk. 'Cause then I get kicked off the squad.
You better not. You better not. All right. Look, I can understand getting up to a little bit of mischief with your friends. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't say that I did that when I was your age. Just don't make this a pattern. Understand?
Okay.
All right. Now, please put on some other pair of pants.
So you don't like it? I smile at him charmingly.
No, honey, you look like a prostitute.
Jeez, don't hold back much.
Mr. Williams sucks.
I'll just go to my room and think of what I've done and put on different pants. Hug him again. Surreptitiously get the mascara off my face.
He gently hugs you back before heading back into the living room as you have to hobble up the steps back to your room.
Do I have a landline in my room?
More than likely, yeah.
I am going to call Olivier's house.
Okay. Bring, 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 bring.
La da da da. Hello, you've reached the residence of the Webster family. Please leave your beautiful message after the beep. Beep. I'm kidding. That was my voice doing the beep. Beep.
Hey Websters. Just calling looking for Olivier, letting him know I got home okay. And I'll bring my part of the project when I can, but for now, I'm just sort of doing some work around the house. But yeah, see you in school. Bye. Click.
In which case, are you staying at home?
I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna give it a half an hour though. I'm gonna look for pills.
Make a mind investigate check.
Ha-cha-cha. Oh. I rolled a 6, but I had to roll at disadvantage because I'm at 0 dice.
Yeah, you're looking across. You find Advil.
Okay. Oh, cool. More of this. I'll take some. Why not? Is there anything in my closet I could use as like a cane or a crutch or whatever?
You could find a crutch.
Okay.
Grab one from inside, kind of set yourself up. As you're kind of standing there and just checking the height, making sure that you got the right grasp on it, you do hear just a very quiet sobbing.
Where is it? It's not coming from under the bed, is it?
That'd be fucking weird.
No, it's coming from behind you.
Oh, so much worse.
I turn.
You turn, and you see that you're looking in your bedroom. The lights are off. The window, the curtains are drawn. Suddenly very dark. As you look across, your bed made, untouched. As you see a figure at the foot of your bed, bent over, sobbing. You see brown hair that comes down into purple highlights at the tips. And a black, seems to be dinner jacket, maybe? Just bent over.
Does she look corporeal or weird and sci-fi-y?
She looks corporeal.
Jess?
As you see her head look up suddenly.
What are you doing in my room? Are you okay?
As she immediately just begins to lean backwards. Oh God, okay. She closes her eyes. It's okay. You're not real. You're not real. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna hobble towards her.
She scooches back further. No, you... Before she stands up,
Girl, what is up?
she just kind of raises a hand to your bureau, just before suddenly snagging something and chucking it towards you. As you put an arm off it, it just bounces off you. Her eyes just grow wider.
Hey!
Oh my God, as she runs forward and just grabs you across the chest, just... Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you're here. Oh my God, you're here. Where did you go?
I put my hands on her shoulders.
Where did the other... Where are the other ones? Where's the fucking Rat Queen and Dance Boy and
They were just
and the other guy.
They were just here.
What about the old man? Where's he?
At the dump?
At the dump? Wait, why is he at the... Jesus Christ, Jenny. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Well, I mean, I know I wasn't at school, but it's only been like a couple hours.
Jenny, it's been days.
Gonna hold her face. No, it hasn't been.
Your parents buried an empty casket today.
That makes no sense. I think we should sit down. Come on. Gently push her to sit on the bed.
Sits on a bed. How crazy have I gone, Jenny? You can be honest. Have I entirely lost it? I think I've lost it.
I mean, maybe just a little.
I'm sorry they didn't take me. I wish they had.
Did you bump your head? I'm gonna check her for a fever.
You just touch her and you can see that, what is it? Off the side, you can see what looks to be a number of marks across her body. You can see some scratches, some cuts down, the sides of her hands.
Hold her hand.
I'm sorry I didn't go with you.
How could you have? You didn't know.
I was just terrified. They were shooting at us and
Someone shot at you? Oh my god, we need to call the cops.
Well, they shot you too.
Jess, has anything weird been happening to you lately?
You've been gone.
But like really, really weird. Like out of this world weird.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I haven't been able to sleep well.
'Cause some weird stuff's been happening to me. I think I went to the future. Isn't that wild? Jess?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course.
Is it okay if I do something really crazy?
Sure, what is it?
Can I kiss you?
Oh. Like on the cheek?
No.
I mean, if you want to, we could try it.
At which point she stands up. I guess to whatever what was. Huh.
Okay.
And then very gently leans in and kisses you. As suddenly you open your eyes and your room is lit. The curtains are open.
Look around.
You look down at the floor and you do see what seemed to be a makeup case that Jess had thrown at you is still on the floor.
Did I feel nauseous at any point?
Not really.
Well, that was a weird dimension. Alright, time to go do illegal stuff, I guess.
At which point, Baxter and Olivier, where are you guys headed?
Olivier and is our plan to go to McPherson's? Is that like our meetup spot?
That's kind of what I was thinking. But I don't know if you need to do anything else before that.
I mean, it makes sense to go there, especially if we're starting to trace Riley's steps, and we know he started there.
I was gonna say, how long do you have till the future becomes the future that you saw?
I grab his Timex calculator watch, whatever it may be, and I check the current time.
At this point, it's close to about 2:30
PM?
PM.
Of which date? Was it the 14th that Riley dies, or the?
No. Riley dies on the 6th. This is 2:30 PM of the 5th.
Okay. Good. Okay, so Riley's gonna die tomorrow afternoon or evening, or I don't know, sometime in PMs tomorrow. I should probably check. It's all blurry. But anyways, that's a good sign. So, how's my memory in terms of what I had read previously?
Somewhere around 2:33 on the 6th.
Okay, and I know I know the trajectory of the stores he follows, right? To an extent?
Yeah, it's basically just Main Street that he follows down.
Okay, so I know where he's gonna end up, and I know where he starts, right? So how far is, like, Main Street from McPherson's?
Maybe about 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's not particularly close.
Not super close.
It's also not that. It's not that far either, though. 15 minutes.
No, but I'm saying if we want to, like, walk his trajectory. Okay, so maybe we can start at the first stop, or we can go to McPherson's and maybe get robot help.
I was thinking maybe some backup would be good. Yeah.
Robot backup and old crazy man backup would be probably beneficial.
Be pretty tight.
Be super tight.
Oh man. Okay. I mean, and we basically have 24 hours. Okay. Yeah, we can sort out our own stuff first, and maybe. Yeah, I have a bit of an idea if Mr. McPherson can maybe help us with our the real world issues of us, getting time warped. I think I want to do. Is it crazy that I still want to be nice to Jenny?
She has that ability on people.
That's insane. Ugh. I don't know what the states are like. But do I know if there's a place like an early Walmart or something where I can buy a set of crutches?
It's just called Wall.
Yeah. You can pop by the downtown pharmacy and pick up a set of crutches.
Okay. I want to do that before we go to Miss Fickerson's.
Alrighty. You grab the crutches from downtown as the old pharmacist. Like, you don't look like you need these, but all right.
They're for a person I know.
All right, sure. Just as long as it's not the wheelchair. I can't sell you a wheelchair unless you've actually got a problem. We have too many kids riding down hills in those damn things.
That sounds. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds pretty cool.
Don't get any ideas.
I mean, I hate ideas. I would have none. Who would ever? Why? Yeah, you say that to a young person?
Pop it out of your mind.
Sorry?
Pop it out of your mind.
Ploop. Gone. All right, yeah, I'll take the crutches.
You usually need to hit yourself harder than that. That's what my daddy used to do. The moment I have a bad idea, he'd whack it out of me.
Sir, I appreciate you telling me to hit myself, but I think I'm just going to purchase the crutches if that's all right with you.
Yeah, damn shame. Kids aren't like they used to. Hands you the crutches.
What does a pair of crutches cost?
$20.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd say I'd have that in change, probably. I'd store them in the sidecar next to Baxter.
Just kind of stuck in there with, like, these giant...
Just hold these.
I assume it's very awkward.
At a certain point, Baxter, you just hold them like a pair of javelins. But like as if you're on a horse.
Oh, that's rad.
As you guys drive off to Miss...
I don't know if I also have enough money to get a second helmet.
Probably not. Probably not at this point.
Okay, that's fair.
However, you guys do drive off to Mr. McPherson's, which I will say for Olivier, you do know that there are helmets there.
Oh, sweet.
For the ATV.
Right. Yeah.
At which point, Kit, you arrive at McPherson Scrap with your mother as she parks. So, this is where you've been coming to?
Yep.
Okay. What have you been doing?
A lot of weird things. That sounds super bad. We've been doing a lot of critical thinking. And Kit gets out of the car.
Which point the front door opens. Ah! Hello! Nice to see you! As he pulls out a thick doobie that he's been smoking. As Mr. McPherson looks down. Ah! Another member of our little adventuring group, as it were.
Yeah.
As your mother just looks up, horrified. I'm sorry, critical thinking?
Yeah, hey, Mr. McPherson.
Hmm?
Is Charlie still in there?
Oh, yeah, he's in here.
I look back testy at Mom to see if she...
Your mother is frozen. Yeah, should I bring him out?
Maybe cool. No. Just for a second. No.
All right. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Want a spliff?
Also no, Mr. McPherson. Also no.
At which point he leans across the railing and kind of looks down to your mother. Just, does the young lady want a spliff? Kind of raising an eyebrow towards her. Like, no, I really don't. Suit yourselves. Goddamn Puritan mindset. Before he walks back inside.
Yeah, Mom. Lots of critical thinking.
This guy's a menace. He's a menace.
I grab her hand.
Which point she stops, takes your hand, and just leads her way up the steps into Mr. McPherson's house. As Mr. McPherson's kind of is just in the plant section of his home, just, oh, so you've decided to join, as your mother just says, fuck off, and just continues walking through.
Maggie!
As you arrive in the loading bay area where you can see Hope is working on his android companion. As enter inside, you can see that a very haggard looking Charlie is helping the android up. It's like, all right, yep, should I hold it right here? Yes, exactly there. Perfect, Charlie. Thank you for your assistance. No problem. As you just see your mother standing at the top of the loading bay and just looking down towards.
Kit is trailing her mother pretty. I don't want my mom to faint. Like, I want to be able to catch her if she does.
You see, you follow behind your mom as she stops. Hey, fuckface! As Charlie's back just straightens before he very slowly turns around, sees you and your mother standing there.
I wave. I lean from behind Mom and I give an excited wave and I go, sorry.
As you see Charlie just standing there. Hey, Mags. As your mother just... I'm going to give you 10 seconds before I come down there and I break every bone in your body. Look, I can explain. Faster. 9. As she begins to step down. Okay, kind of looking over towards you, just a little bit desperate. Just, the situation is complicated. 8, 7, 6.
Mom, Dad was Rudy. Rudy was Dad. It was super weird. He got turned into a rat by the scientists. It was super weird. I'm still not very feeling okay with it. And that's what we've been trying to help him with. You were right. You were paying those guys to look into the loop, and you were right. Okay? Please don't be mad at him. He was a rat, and he was with us the whole time. Remember? Rudy used to sneak down from my room and go sleep on your belly. Very ridiculous. But Dad's dramatic like that.
Please make a heart charm check with a +1. Subtract 1. Yeah, we're going to keep it there.
Okay. I have 1 success.
1 success. Your mother stops. She looks back towards you. Looks back to Charlie. I'm sorry. You're telling me you were a fucking rat? What? What? How is this supposed to sound, Charlie? You have our daughter now believing that you are her pet rodent?
No, Mom. I watched him transform back into a man. It was so weird. I hated it.
You can see Hope kind of leans off to the side. As a matter of fact, I can actually clarify the situation. That did actually happen. Who the fuck is this guy? So, my name is Hope. I once disguised myself as your husband in order to deceive you into believing that that your husband left the loop. If I may. Sorry, Megs. At which point she immediately, like, takes a step back. What the fuck is that? I'm an android, known as a Cognizance I-8. Anyone else want to fucking tell me that my husband turned into a rat? Actually, I agree with that statement. I also did watch him transform. It was wild. It used to be that big disc over there. However, it drained all the power from the battery and was way too unstable to yield for too long. But, you know, that's science.
A bit less credible. But all my friends saw it happen too, Mom. And that's why we were being weird. Well, for other reasons we were being weird, kind of connected to this, but that doesn't matter. Dad's back. And the loop is real scary.
Make another heart charm check with +2, because you have Hope, your dad, and Mr. McPherson, but Mr. McPherson isn't really much help in this situation.
1 success.
Your mother is going through it. She looks like an absolute, she looks like she is on the verge of a mental breakdown as she is listening to all of these different, people telling her this wild, unimaginable story. As you can see Charlie kind of step forward. After what happened to me, I don't have the I don't have the words to express how fast and how far I ran to get back home to you. And to Kitty Cat. And if it had been up to me, if I could go back, I wouldn't have even dared ask that fucking guy if he needed help, and if he... I wanted to pay off the house, Mags. I wanted to give you and Kit a good life. I wanted to put you through medical school. I wanted to be... I wanted to be half as brave as you were. You knew all this stuff would happen. You knew that... You knew all the good stuff, and I was afraid, and I wanted to make sure that you got to have everything you wanted. And Kit... I messed up in a monumental way, in a way that I cannot even begin to explain or anything, but I never left. I never could. Impossible for me to do that. You've always been it, Maggie. Since day one. Why can't I hate you? I don't know. Maybe my roguish good looks. which point you watch as your mother slams and hugs Charlie. Probably the hardest you've ever seen her hold a person. They bring you in as, at this point, both of them are sobbing. Your dad is just whispering, "I'm sorry," over and over again, as your mom at eventually point just, "Shut up."
Kit's giggling with tears in her eyes, but she's giggling. This is very typical them.
At which point, you hear a as the garage door opens as Olivier and Baxter, you enter, seeing the three of them together, McPherson off to the side, smoking a spliff. You can see tears running down his face. Just, "It's beautiful."
Oh, hey!
I feel like we missed something.
Yeah, we totally did. No, I knew this was gonna happen.
Did you? I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, no, you do enough shows and yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh, hey guys. And Kit squeezes out of the middle of the embrace of their parents to go greet her friends.
Hi, Mrs. Kerrington. Sorry about the nonsense earlier.
In my defense, I mentioned Rat Dad.
I guess you did.
How much did you fill her in on, Kit?
Pretty much pretty much this.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That.
So she doesn't know about the Doomsday time travel?
No, she knows nothing about the Doomsday travel.
I'm sorry, the Doomsday time I don't even know about the Doomsday time travel.
I didn't tell either of them.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Look, I have Future Vest.
That is a vest from the future.
Future Vest.
Jenny?
I think I would have called a cab.
You call a cab. Okay. Please make a body move roll with a 1 die penalty.
It's so sad. Every time I pick out all my dice and then I put back the ones that I'm not allowed to use. 1.
You are able to get out of the house, escape to one of the few taxis in town, and drive off towards McPherson's scrap. Very, very shortly after Baxter and Olivier arrive, you will follow in behind them.
Oh God, you're here.
Yeah, you missed the really cute reunion. Well, we missed it too, but we saw the tears.
Oh, so we're just like doing all of it?
They don't know about the Doomsday time travel.
Okay.
I think it's the best idea, just so we don't have to do what we did today. I think that was kind of fucked up. And I'm the person who lies a lot, who used to lie professionally.
What do you mean professionally?
By the way, and I give you the crutches, Jenny. These are for you.
Oh, thank you.
Literally don't mention it.
Actual crutches are way better. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you guys go and buy Jenny crutches?
I can pay back.
It's okay.
No, I can here.
No. It's worth it. Let's call it even for me making your leg worse.
Oh. I mean, okay.
He did wiggle your bone around in your leg.
Baxter,
Yeah, let's
come
not,
on, man.
Let's not talk about wiggling my bone around in my leg. It just makes it
It looked like pudding.
not hurt more, because it doesn't hurt at all. Giving shifty eyes to Lady Kerrington. It's like, haha, I don't need these. Putting the crutches behind my back.
At which point you guys were able to give the TLDR to...
Is it like 6 minutes about the death future and then 45 minutes about what Jess might be feeling about you?
And it's like really confusing, you know?
Guys, but anyway.
You see that Charlie and Maggie are just both sitting in chairs, like just incredulously staring forward. Charlie seems to be digesting this a little bit easier, having been transformed into a rat by the loop. Maggie looks like she's on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Also, I'm really sorry I said you were poor. I just sort of panicked.
Honey, at this point, it doesn't even matter. Okay.
So the long story short, we don't know why it's happening to us, but we found some stuff out in the future, as to why that might be happening.
And we need to keep Riley from dying.
We also need that's the immediate plan, and then the long game plan is to figure out why we're time traveling and stop the future from being weird.
And also tell no one else ever.
Yes, please, pretty please, pretty please.
Except for the people we constantly bring into this inner circle that we tell about this in great detail. But except for them, no one.
Listen, it's just getting a little bigger.
He was a rat,
It's just getting a little
so
bigger. We had 2. Now
they're
we have 4.
sneaky. They can keep secrets.
He was already technically in it.
Yeah, he heard the whole thing. He jumped in a birthday cake.
That is true. I really fucking hated that kid. Look, I know as an adult you're not supposed to say that you hate kids, but yeah, fuck that kid. As Maggie's just trying to figure this all out, she's like, okay, here's what's going to happen. I need to go to work because if what you're telling me is true, I can't seem to be any weirder than I already am. So I need to go to work. I need to make sure I'm getting in my hours and try to focus. Charlie's like, wait, where are you working? It's like, oh, I'm working at St. Mercy. He's like, wait, sweetheart, did you pay for the medical degree? He's like, no, I became a nurse, sweetheart. It's like, oh, well, sweetheart, I'm so proud of you. It's like, oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Just kind of taps him on the shoulder. That's besides the point right now.
Yeah, really, really, really touching there, Mr. Kerrington.
Shut up now. Shush.
Mom, that's totally fair. I just urge you to also remember how wild
Did you
this
have
sounds.
breakfast?
And we could probably get...
I'm not going to tell anyone, honey. No,
You should have breakfast. Mr. McPherson has, like, vegetables.
Yes, I do. I am not touching a single one of his vegetables.
They're actually quite good and not, like, drug-filled.
Yeah, we all ate them.
Surprisingly
fine.
organic.
I tried to infuse them with cocaine, but it didn't come out right. I am going to go to the hospital. I am going to get a very large coffee. I'm going to go to work. Points to Charlie. You are going home. And we are going to have a very long conversation when I get back. You are all going to find Riley. You're going to figure this all out, and you're going to do me one big favor. She points to the 3 towers kind of behind the scrapyard. And you're going to burn that place to the ground.
Yeah, that's definitely on the map.
Mom, oh my god, Mom, you're so cool. And I run over and give her a big hug.
As you hug her, she's like, I know, honey. I know. All right. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. And that is where we're going to end off this episode.
Mind heist. End of episode.
Wow, we went all over the map with that one. What the fuck?
That was a wild time.
At which point we hit the XP time for this episode. Question 1, always fulfilled. Question 2, did you get in trouble because of your relationships and or pride?
I did.
Not a lot of trouble this episode.
Number 3, did you use your pride?
I'm gonna go with yes for myself.
I didn't actually.
Number 4, did you put yourself in danger for the other kids?
We did. Yes.
And number 5, did you learn something new?
Jess is gay?
Listen.
Maybe?
At which point, with XP done, is there anything that people would like to plug?
So there's a podcast, October Jones the Fish with Legs. If you're listening to, I don't understand. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. I don't understand people who like when there's a serial story and not episodic, just like start in the middle. I don't understand you. So if you're that person, I respect you. But this you're not gonna get much out of this. October Jones and Fish with Legs, octoberandfish.ca. Go there. You know it well. Also, restaurants are open, and you should eat their food so that they continue to exist.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a for those of you who Lizzie very much respects, but who doesn't respect enough to give the decency of telling you what that's about. October Jones and Fisher Legs is a fantasy adventure audio drama that we are involved with about a teenage girl and a fish with legs. I do the music for it. Lizzie does a lot. It does so much. Basically runs the whole thing. Tyson and Adam have been on it. Gracyn maybe, except ad. Really, you haven't done an ad read? Oh no, I guess not. Huh? Oh yeah. Gracyn, one of these days will. Lots of lovely people from this podcast have done stuff for it. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you like what we do here, you should go over and listen to it. Season 2 is in the works currently. It's going to be a lot of fun. As per usual, my plugs are myself. If you're looking for music stuff or anything artsy related, you can find me on socials. That's Cruztacious, CRUZTACIOUS. What else? What I want to plug this week? I'm going to plug baking. If you haven't yet, I know that a lot of people got really into it at the start of the pandemic, but I've recently been reacquainted with a ton of baking the last over 2 weeks. My partner and I made a lovely apple pie last week, and we made some banana muffins this weekend. And it was delicious and also really just a fun time and a thing to do to pass the time, because it's still technically the plague. Even though, as Lizzie has said, things are reopening, which is a lot of fun. So if you haven't done that kind of thing yet, I suggest you do. It's a great way to pass a couple hours on the weekend, or if you can even do it after work if you want to, if you have the supplies and you can manage it. Do it with somebody for fun, or do it by yourself and just have some goodies that you can nosh on and potentially give to other people. Yeah, that's my plug.
I'll go next. I'm the one that works in the social services, so I don't have artistic things to plug. But the things I would like to plug this week are polar dips. I did my first one this week. It was super fun, super cool, great for your immune system. And my hair still feels really great from the salt water because I live in Nova Scotia, so I could do it in the ocean. Something else I want to plug, as I said, I live in Nova Scotia. I'm in Halifax. My favorite cafe is called Cafe Taiyaki 52. It is a Japanese dessert cafe. So they have taiyaki. If you've ever had taiyaki, delicious. Basically like little fish-shaped cakes and sweets with sweet filling. But you can get savory ones there too. Delicious and great coffee and all those things. Cafe Taiyaki 52.
I will plug. This will sound like a certain type of plug, and then I'll turn a different type of plug. I'm gonna plug the hit Roland Emmerich film Moonfall. That's out in theaters now. Which is the premise is, what if the moon fell? It's as far as it goes. Which beyond the fact that I like Roland Emmerich's real disaster trash, is a film I worked on. I spent one day on it. I was second assistant camera on the very final scene of the movie. So I've confirmed it was pretty hype. I had no reason to be there. There was no reasoning whatsoever that I was in this position. It was very high. I literally shot the scene, because usually how it works is the DOP or the first assistant camera has a button that they can roll and stop the camera on, and it wasn't working, so I physically had to go start and stop the shot every single time. So I can claim that I shot that scene, is what I've been doing, and I will continue to do. If you go see this film, which you are literally unable to do in Canada because Mongrel Media, who is the distributor, just dropped it a week before release, and there's no reasoning why, no plans to sell it to a streaming service. It just doesn't exist in this country. I don't know what happened. I guess they were gonna release it and then realize. I was gonna joke that they realized they were releasing a Roland Emmerich movie, but your joke is better because it attacks me. So there's literally no way for me to confirm if. I don't know if I'm in the credits. I'm probably not, because I worked in it for one day, and that's usually not how that works. But if anyone sees this film and sits through the 25 minutes of credits hoping for a post-credit scene, which won't come, and maybe sees my name somewhere, let me know. But it's probably not there. But yeah, I don't know. Check out the film if you want, I guess.
All right. Well, if you enjoy the series, make sure to check us out on YouTube or with your ear holes with all forms of podcasts and places you can get that. Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. If you like this series, make sure to check out our Montreal by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade series. Get all your board game news from thebagofloot.com and get all your board game needs from threekingsloot.com. And that's all from us here. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.